I want to play a game with it actually. Comment below at what point in the story you realize what the secret question actually was. I had an argument with a friend. It started as a conversation. They asked me, kind of out of nowhere, how many people are you talking to these days? Which, on its face, probably sounds like a weird question. They often keep up with me to make sure that I'm keeping in touch with, the rest of my friend group, because I tend to get a little hyper-focused on stuff and forget the outside world exists. The look on their face, the way they were asking the question, it made me go, I think there's a deeper meaning here. I got them to clarify. They came back with an altered version of the question. They said to me, how many women are you talking to right now who you think are attractive or they find you attractive? I took it on its face and treated it like a word problem in a math textbook. Okay, make a list of the people I know real quick. Filter for the ones that are women. Filter for the ones I talk to regularly. Filter out the ones that I think they're attractive or they think I'm attractive. Take those two groups, add them together. The answer is 6. And they went, 6? And I thought, maybe I answered the question wrong. Just because someone's not my type, doesn't mean they're not a good looking person. Maybe I'm not being generous enough. But I decided, you know what? 6. We're gonna go with 6. And they were pretty put off by that answer. I strongly suspect that everyone out there with a so-called normal brain already knows the secret question and where I went wrong. My fellow autistics, you're along for this ride with me, because it gets worse. Buckle up. A couple weeks later, we're having a conversation again. Things get a little tense, they get a little heated. They throw at me, you're out there dating half a dozen different women at the same time? And I was like, where the hell is this coming from? Like, let me be clear, I am not dating half a dozen different women at the same time. You see the gray hair? You know how much gray hair I'd have if I was dating half a dozen different women at the same time? I am 37 years old. I don't have the time or the energy for that smoke. But in the moment, I didn't know where this is coming from. And they clarified and they said, well, just last week, you told me you are seeing half a dozen different women. And I went, oh my God, now I know what the secret question was. I realized what went wrong. You were asking me if I'm dating anyone. But I didn't say that out loud because I'm foolish. I tried to clarify. So I picked a person at random out of my list of people and I said, well, I'm talking with them on a regular basis because I'm trying to set up a restaurant review with them, a collab with them. Like, that's why I'm talking, that's why they're on the list. Like, and they're on the list because they passed a couple comments about me being like a handsome guy and it's surprising that I'm single, and I'm just realizing right now some deeper meanings in that conversation. I haven't even talked to them in a couple of weeks now, at least a few weeks. They kind of crossed their arms and they're like, well, I'll guarantee you though that if they pop back up again, you'd be all over that. You'd want to go for dinner with them. And I said, well, yeah, because I want to do that restaurant review. Over the next couple of days, as I tried to clarify with them what they were saying and what I was saying, I started getting accused of changing my story. The thing that's gonna drive me crazy is I'll guarantee everyone else, all the allistic people, the neurotypical people, they're gonna go, well, you're just dumb. You should have realized what she was saying.